He's dribbling the ball with everything on the line. He's driving down the pitch. He's facing price hikes and cuts past him. Carrier Contracts tries to block him. Oh, he leaves him in the dust. He's at the edge of the box. He cuts past the nonstop group chat trash talk. He clears on goal. He shoots. Goal! Unlimited data for $25 a month forever!
Visit your local Boost Mobile store today to get unlimited data with a price that never changes. Boost Mobile. After 30 GB, customers may experience lower speeds. Customers will pay $25 a month as long as they remain active on the Boost $25 unlimited plan.
Say you've always wanted to have a backyard oasis. Here's the thing. If you get smart with your money, you can do things like that. With Empower, you can start making the most out of your money so you can go out and live a little. Isn't that why we work so hard? To have some fun with our money? So use Empower and get good at money so you can be a little bad. Join their 20 million customers today at empower.com. Not an Empower client, paid or sponsored.
On today's Smart 7, police make arrest in Widdecombe, murder inquiry, Trump shocked by death of Senate ally, and much more. It's Monday 13th of July, it's International Rock Day, and happy birthday, Harrison Ford.
The Smart 7. It's news, but not the news.
There was widespread shock on Friday as the death of former Tory minister Anne Widdecombe was announced. The politician who had left the Tory party to become an MEP for the Brexit Party was a well-known figure who had appeared on Celebrity Big Brother and Strictly, getting all the way to the semi-finals. But her death was not from natural causes, as shortly after police announced a murder inquiry and have since made an arrest. Matt Longman, Assistant Commissioner of Devon and Cornwall Police, addressed the media on Sunday.
We retain primacy of this investigation and detectives remain open-minded about the potential motive. At this stage, there is nothing to suggest that it was politically motivated.
The attempt to diffuse a charged political atmosphere wasn't helped by commentary from Reform leader Nigel Farage and fellow Reform member Nadim Zahawi, who appeared on the BBC on Sunday.
It's heartbreaking. I guess it puts in perspective what is happening in our sort of political discourse, and I think it's incumbent on all of us to just reflect. But it really is very, very sad.
We're probably about 7 days away from Andy Burnham becoming the UK's next Prime Minister. He needs just one more vote to put him across the line in the Labour leadership contest, which is due to close on Friday. If all goes well, then he could become PM as soon as Monday 20th. Chancellor Rachel Reeves is clearly concerned about a new boss arriving, and she spoke to the BBC this weekend to defend her record and to warn Burnham that he'll need a clear plan, but that the job also involves any number of unexpected challenges.
Governing is hard today. There have been a lot of shocks in recent years, whether that's COVID, now the conflict in the Middle East. And at the same time, you've also got this huge impatience for change, and I absolutely get that.
Former Labour Minister Miatta Farnborough is one of Andy Burnham's economic policy advisors, and she says that the new PM is conscious that swift action needs to be taken on cost of living issues.
At the end of this, we're increasing wages, we've got jobs that means that you can raise a family, but we're also dealing with the everyday costs. We understand that people are under pressure, and we do need to find ways to give people respite, and that is about money in their pockets.
The weekend saw the US and Iran continue to trade strikes over the Strait of Hormuz, and despite American briefings that the strait would be reopened, Iran instead announced that it was closed and would remain so until the end of US interference in this region. Russia is also having troubles at sea as Ukraine has focused its drone strikes on the Sea of Azov, a vital waterway connecting Russia to Eastern Europe. More than 90 vessels, including part of Russia's Shadow Fleet, have been attacked over the last week, and Russian authorities have now suspended shipping. Kremlin spokesperson Dmitry Peskov had a not-so-subtle warning over the weekend to remind European nations of the threat that it still poses.
Russia is too big and too responsible country to be an initiator of a Third World War. The United States knows the possible consequences of that war as well.
The weekend saw the death of another political figure, and this one also caused shock and surprise. Republican Senator Lindsey Graham, a prominent member of the Republican Party and a key ally for Donald Trump in the Senate, died suddenly on Saturday evening. He had just returned from his 10th trip to Kiev and was in the final stages of preparing a new bill which would have seen the US impose new sanctions on Russia. Ukrainian President Zelensky was among those paying tribute on Sunday. Graham was due to stand for election in November, hoping to win his 5th term as a senator, and it's not clear what will happen now in the midterms. President Trump spoke to the media on Sunday and seemed genuinely shocked by the news.
I thought Lindsay was going to be living forever. I said, Lindsay, you're going to live forever. And he was going to have a big victory. You know, he was scheduled to win by a lot. He was going to have one of his best elections ever, and now he's got this. Terrible.
Still to come on today's Smart 7 in association with Metro, England get ready for Argentina and tributes to the UK's favourite news anchor. Right after this.
He's dribbling the ball with everything on the line. He's driving down the pitch. He's facing price hikes and cuts past him. Carrier contracts, tries to block him. Oh, he leaves him in the dust. He's at the edge of the box. He cuts past the non-stop group chat trash talk. He clears on goal. He shoots. Goal! Unlimited data for $25 a month forever!
Visit your local Boost Mobile store today to get unlimited data with a price that never changes. Boost Mobile. After 30 GB, customers may experience lower speeds. Customers will pay $25 a month as long as they remain active on the Boost $25 unlimited plan.
Marketers, you know that feeling when your creative clicks? When that social post sends engagement through the roof? When your outside-of-the-box campaign hits ROI positive? When a personalized homepage turns prospects into customers? It's utter marketing bliss. Contentful helps you create tailored omni-channel experiences without working overtime. No stress, no limits, only possibilities. Get the feels at Contentful.com.
Welcome back.
Saturday night saw England secure their spot in the World Cup semi-finals, and they're due to face Argentina on Wednesday in Atlanta. The extra time win over Norway sparked a furious reaction from manager Thomas Tuchel, who wasn't happy with the way his side played, something that captain Harry Kane accepted on Sunday. He says there's more to come from an England side chasing their first World Cup final on foreign soil. Sunday also saw Wimbledon wrap up, with the men's final featuring Yannick Sinner and Alexander Zverev in an intense battle. The Italian lost the first set but turned things around to retain his men's title.
There's no better place, honestly, to play tennis. You can feel the nerves in Sunday morning when you wake up. Never know how many times you can come back on Sunday, so I never take things for granted.
We've seen a lot of the cast of Christopher Nolan's new movie The Odyssey over the last few weeks. It's finally hitting the cinemas this Friday, and with outstanding reviews it could be the big box office hit of the summer. Star Matt Damon has been busy on every press tour and red carpet with some incredible tales, including one about filming a scene for Interstellar in a motel car park. Damon says he doesn't worry about his image, but he does still hold a grudge against Jimmy Kimmel.
I also just kind of made the decision to not try to micromanage an image. It'd just be a waste of time and energy.
Yes. Nowhere are you less precious than all the Kimmel bits you've done.
He is a horrible, horrible person, I think, and I'm glad you brought him up. He's just such an...
Saturday saw the death announced of former Sky News anchor Dermot Murnaghan, aged just 68. He had revealed a diagnosis of stage 4 prostate cancer just 12 months ago and passed away at home surrounded by his family. He had a stellar career as a news anchor working for Sky News, the BBC and ITV, along with a stint on BBC Breakfast, and hosted quiz show Eggheads. He also won a Royal Television Society Award for an interview with Peter Mandelson in 1998. That led to Mandelson's resignation from government over a secret loan. Murnaghan made a point of speaking out about his diagnosis, urging men over 50 to get themselves tested for prostate cancer, emphasising that early diagnosis is crucial. This was his sign-off from Sky News back in 2023. Rest in peace, Dermot.
Yeah, I hope that I've managed to serve you well. It has been an absolute privilege. Thanks for making this career so worthwhile. I leave you with, I've always wanted to do this, a last look at the headlines. You stay classy, planet Earth. Goodbye.
You've been listening to The Smart 7. We'll be back tomorrow at 7 a.m. Hit that follow button and have a great day.
Give us 7 minutes, we'll give you the world.
He's dribbling the ball with everything on the line. He's driving down the pitch. He's facing price hikes and cuts past him. Carrier contracts, tries to block him. Oh, he leaves him in the dust. He's at the edge of the box. He cuts past the non-stop group chat trash talk. He clears on goal. He shoots. Goal! Unlimited data for $25 a month forever!
Visit your local Boost Mobile store today to get unlimited data with a price that never changes. Boost Mobile. After 30 GB, customers may experience lower speeds. Customers will pay $25 a month as long as they remain active on the Boost $25 unlimited plan.
Say you've always wanted to have a backyard oasis. Here's the thing. If you get smart with your money, you can do things like that. With Empower, you can start making the most out of your money so you can go out and live a little. Isn't that why we work so hard? To have some fun with our money? So use Empower and get good at money so you can be a little bad. Join their 20 million customers today at empower.com. Not an Empower client, paid or sponsored.